Someone texts you and says, "I'm in the area. Mind if I stop by?" And even though you like the person, your stomach immediately drops. Suddenly you're thinking about the mess, the conversation, the effort, the interruption to your day. And before you've even replied, you're already hoping they change their mind. So why does the idea of someone visiting your home feel stressful when you have absolutely no problem seeing the same person somewhere else? If you're someone who hates unexpected visitors, you've probably worried that it means you're antisocial, unfriendly, or just difficult. After all, if you genuinely like someone, shouldn't you be happy to see them? But what if disliking visitors has very little to do with disliking people? For many people, home isn't just a place where they live, it's where they recover. Think about how much of life is spent managing expectations. At work, people need things from you. In social situations, conversations require energy. Throughout the day, you're constantly responding, adapting, and paying attention to what's happening around you. Then you come home and something changes. The pressure switches off. You don't have to perform. You don't have to be on. You can simply exist. That's why an unexpected visitor can feel so disruptive. It's not because the person is unwelcome. It's because the environment suddenly stops serving the purpose your brain has assigned to it. The place that normally feels private, predictable, and relaxing instantly becomes social again. Psychologists have long understood that people become emotionally attached to personal territory. Having control over your space creates a sense of safety and comfort. When someone enters that space, even someone you genuinely care about, part of your brain immediately starts adjusting. You're aware of how the house looks. You're aware of what needs cleaning. You're aware that your quiet recovery space has temporarily become a social environment. And the more mentally exhausted someone is, the stronger that reaction can become. That's why some people have no problem meeting friends for coffee, going out for dinner, or spending hours socializing elsewhere, yet feel uncomfortable when those same people show up at their front door. The issue isn't the person, the issue is the location. What many people misunderstand is that disliking visitors doesn't automatically mean you dislike connection. In fact, some of the people who value relationships the most are also highly protective of their personal space. They simply separate social time from recovery time, and home is where they recharge. And that's the real psychology behind it. The discomfort isn't necessarily about who's visiting, it's about what the visit interrupts. Once you understand that, the reaction makes a lot more sense. You're not rejecting the person, you're protecting the space your mind associates with rest, privacy, and recovery. If you've ever seen a message saying, "Mind if I stop by?" and immediately felt stressed, let me know in the comments.